All right, let's do our weekly recap here of the S&P, where we've been, where we think we could go, and set it up for next week, which begins the last week of January as we end the first month. I don't think we've really had a down day for the month of January. As you can see on the charts here, we've got a 1 month look here on the right, and we had a little sell-off early in the month here on the 60-day, 60-minute chart. But outside of that, we've just been going up, back and fill, really tight, and not the type of trade that I like to see when it comes to the ES. 0.5% wide on a daily basis is what we've been seeing. Here's what I see, real quickly. Let's look at the different time frames. We are bullish in every time frame here on the intermediate term charts that we look at. 3-month, 1 month, and 2-week charts, respectively. 240, 1 hour, and 30-minute charts. We are way beyond value, way beyond standard normal deviations right now. That doesn't mean we can't go higher. And I said this again last week, and we went higher by another, it's called 18 points this week. We were up from 1481 close last week to closed at 1499, or rather we closed at 95.50, but we hit a high of 99 and a quarter, so that 1500 was elusive. Yet the SPX did close for the week and for the year for the first time over 1500 since the '07 time period. So 6 years ago, almost 6 years to the date that we last traded this high, and retail still is not involved in this market. So I think the market could go a lot higher. That being said, here's the way I see it again. We're way overextended on the 3-month chart. Back to normalization would be somewhere in the 1410 area, which is again around 80 points less than where we are, which is 6%. We are in the midterm charts about 40 points, 42 overextended beyond the value area, which is 1453, and then even on the 30-minute chart, we're overextended by about 30 points, or about 2%. So where would be the first logical pullback as the market sits in the close Friday would be somewhere in this 1466 area back in here. Again, all these charts are very bullish, however, very, very bullish. As long as we stay above this 1408, ultimately, I think the bulls remain in control for the next period of time. So we could see, from this point, we could see a 6-7% pullback to 1408 and still be bullish as long as we close above this for the day, the week. That would be the area, the go no go time for me. So I would have to see a close below 1400 really for me to be bearish at all on the intermediate and long term charts. So the bulls remain in control. I don't see a reason to get long this market. Every pullback is being bought, yes, and I don't see a reason to get short this market. So I have not been trading the ES too much over the last couple of weeks. I've been trading the NASDAQ due to the expansion that we've seen in the price, primarily due to Apple. So let's keep this in mind. Trends are up, up, and up. One thing I will point out is we're this mirrored move we talk about seeing a lot. 1340 to this high here of 1445, so about 105 points we saw back at the end of the year before we sold off into the fiscal cliff, about 60 points back to 1380. Since we went to 1380, we're now up 120 points. So this second leg here, if you will, from 1380 to 1500 is a little bit longer than this leg. We're due for a pullback. There's no doubt in my mind. And the timing of it, I can't tell you when it's going to happen. It might happen. I kind of think we're going to close over 1500 early next week. It's the end of the week. Then we have the month-end run. We have the month-begin run in February. So everything lines up into the favor of the trend, which is still up, up, up. So let's keep this in mind as we look out next week. If you're trading the ES, it's probably got more risk to the downside than it does to the upside right now. So more dangerous buying than it is shorting. However, I have no position either side of the trade. So just want to lay that out there. That's what we see. Join us next week. Try us for a week. $4.99 for our exclusive trading calls. We made money again for the 4th week in a row for the start of 2013. We have not had a losing week. We've had losing days, but our overall trend continues to be slow and steady, grinding up, trading NASDAQ, trading oil, trading beans very successfully this week. And we hope you'll join us at misstrade.info. And we'll see you next week as we end the first month of 2013 already. It's been a quick fly-by year already for the year 2013. Peace.